Hey, y'all know what time it is. Another episode of the Mixed Vibes Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast. And you can find us wherever you get your podcast. But I'm your boy, Young Quacky, see the dream.
Ooh, it's your girl, your favorite finance auntie, Big Jers in the building.
Man, you already know the best. It's your boy, Mr. Bell, a.k.a. Can't say your name up on this pod. Might not with you tomorrow. Y'all doing all right?
Doing great.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
One day at a time.
What you said.
Go ahead,
how you living, my boy?
Hey, young and wild and free.
That I feel it. Go ahead. You see, your nephew beat me in basketball the other day. Well, yesterday.
I did not. What you mean he beat you?
Quick game to 21. I had bruh 16-4.
Damn. Psych.
So I started like, all right, I ain't playing the defense now. I'm already up. So
You just trying to get your last couple baskets.
Yeah. And then I started trying to do stuff that I'm not a step back jumper. It's not what I do.
Damn.
Not what I do.
Not trying to flaunt.
I'm trying to flex on my son. That's what you get.
So try something.
Flex on my son. Next thing I know, it's like 18-14. I'm like, oh. Nah, it's 18-12. I'm like, I still got some time. Now I start shooting threes. Why am I shooting threes?
Go for the lay.
Back him down.
Bruh, all I had to do was back him down. Next thing I know, my son turned into Michael Jordan. Bruh ain't missing nothing. Bruh hitting threes. I ain't never seen bruh hit a three. Bruh played basketball, did good in the season. You know what I'm saying? Started getting blocks and steals. You know what I'm saying? Bruh did good in this little league. He ain't hit not one three.
He been practicing on the low. Good for Neff.
Not one. Bruh hit a three. Then 2 shots back to back, game over. I'm like, damn.
Oh shit.
Bro went on a 2 to 15 run out here. What is he?
So he hit you with a Halliburton?
Bro, he hit me with disrespectful. He hit me with a Pacers run. You take it, hey, we be losing by 20.
Damn.
Next thing you know, we not.
Damn.
So
that's what's up. So I just want to make sure. So if you would have beat him 21-4, what's the conversation we having?
What you mean? As far as I don't think me and you wouldn't even know if I beat him 21-4.
I'm saying
that's how it went, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? The only reason this is getting brought up is because me, I don't man shirt on the pod.
I'm saying I beat a kid 100-0, and I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, because you did it on purpose. At some point, I quit playing defense because I didn't think he was really going to keep shooting. I quit, and I'm tired. Bro, at first, let's be real. Bro was hitting some air balls. I got to keep going out here to get the ball. Like, I'm tired. I ain't ready to keep chasing the ball. I ain't keep
chasing the ball. He Lucille'd your ass.
Yeah.
So, come up with these buckets last minute just to put the old man to bed. Damn.
You know what he did? Y'all might not know this is a boxing reference. He Muhammad Ali me. He wore me out. It took all my punches early. And then I didn't get the knockout. Next thing I know, I'm done.
Wait, I know. I think what he was asking was like, in the event when he does lose, like, what do you tell him?
Good game. GG's.
Practice. Step your game up.
Keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, he got away with some travels too, but hey, I would be like, you travel, keep going. Just start over.
No, that's what you did.
I'm calling everything, and I'm telling them that I called Big Sis right after. She said you might want to quit traveling because you get back in your next league, they ain't gonna be as nice.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be as nice for sure.
Every time.
Yeah, but shout out to the young boy. I'm proud of him.
Oh, good parenting moment. Father's Day around the corner, y'all. Happy early one to y'all.
Appreciate it. But what you all right with me? That's just at the state.
Hey, somebody gonna be calling me daddy. That's it. That's done.
What you said, I feel like I ain't going. Real quick before we get into the Ask Jers, ask Quad. I don't know if you talked about this before. When a female moaning your name, when a female's moaning, you want daddy, you want your name, or you want something else? Because I feel like I ain't gonna lie.
The name's cool. I ain't never been a daddy person though. It's I was fucking with a the patented Latinas, and they like to throw out Poppy.
Oh, Poppy.
Hey, I got hit with Poppy.
Poppy gonna get him every time.
Nigga, I ain't never nut so quick. Shorty said Poppy. I ain't never. I wasn't prepared. I ain't gonna lie, because she was mixed. She was half black, half Mexican, half Hispanic. So I ain't, I wasn't prepared. She said, well, she half Puerto Rican. Sorry, not Mexican. Puerto Rican.
Turn up. Do we feel the same about sir?
Nah, because I feel like you're getting smart.
Sir?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, don't call me sir while I'm in it. Because now I feel like you either get smart or you calling me old. Don't call me sir. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
I would like me to call Mr. Bill. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna lie. There's somebody moan Mr. Bell.
Hey, we got fans.
Hey.
Look, let them know. Let them know.
Somebody moaning Mr. Bell might be the move. Might be the move. All right. It's Jerks time.
Yay.
As TikTok going around everywhere. A bunch of people been talking about it. But it was a young lady. She went out with one of her friends, or so-called friends, and the friend, after their night out, was mad that her partner looked better than her on her birthday. She was upset. She told the girl to wear some jean shorts or some jean skirts.
A jean skirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she told that woman to wear a jean skirt on out, even though it's my birthday. I want you to wear a jean skirt so you don't look better than me. Jers, if you the friend is sitting in the passenger seat getting yelled at by your so-called friend for looking better than her on her birthday, how do you handle the situation?
I explained that, first of all, this is always how I look at my clothes. How dare you come at me and be like, you got ass, you got more body. You already knew that. You knew that when you invited me outside. So get over yourself. 2, if you wanted niggas to wear something specific, you should have came up with a dress code. Okay, that's what people who organize and know their surroundings is going to do. I got a homegirl that don't wear a dress. So, like, when I tell her get dressed up, I know that means a crop top and jeans. Like, you know your friends. You know what your friends are going to wear. I love seeing 2 bad bitches be friends. So it's like, if you look good and I look good and we outside, nothing else matters. She was selfish in that moment. Like, and insecure. I will definitely point the insecure finger at her for that bullshit. Because it's like, if you are uncomfortable with your outfit, you should say something before we left the house. We're in the car now. We're on our way to the event. That shit, I'll go get my own drink. You ain't got to tell me twice. Like, fuck you and your birthday at this point. The real gag is I could have stayed home.
Facts.
But you invited me out to come celebrate your birthday because I'm your dog. And you wouldn't be mad because you had poor choice in outfits. Now, if you know I dress better than you any day of the week, you should have called me when it came up with an outfit strategy for you. That's what friends do. You bugging and rude. She got mad because her nigga said something. And that's what got them viral.
I was gonna get to that point next. But since you brought it up, have you ever been in a situation where a female friend you cool with, her nigga gave you the eye?
I've gotten compliments. I look good, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You'll hype me up real quick, as you should. Because, women love the hype. Don't do no shit that's going to get you slapped up by your girl, though. Don't do no shit that's going to get you slapped up by your girl, though. If one of my friends' niggas was giving me like the eye, like the sneaky like eye, I wouldn't know. Because I don't pay attention to niggas. I know about all y'all arguments. I don't like you. I never did. So you ain't got shit to worry about for me. Like, I swear to God, that's 9 out of 10 of my friends, for real. I know how much you argue with that stupid ass nigga. I don't want him. I'm the last one you got worried about him.
Yeah, nah, I feel that.
His friends, though, that's another situation. Let them.
I was gonna say that's different. That's a different.
Yeah. The other friends, don't let your relatives come through because if your cousin's fine, he can slide too.
Feel it. Quack.
Yeah.
Brother. How you feel about the whole situation? You know, the birthday lady being upset with her homegirl for looking better than her. And to air it out in the car. And to bring up the dude.
I mean, when you out there lit, I mean, drunk man tells no lies.
Facts.
A drunk man tells no lies. I mean, you felt that way soon as y'all, what you invited for? To go viral? Hey, man, I look at it this way, man. As men, we should stay out of females' drama.
She invited her because she the big booty friend that was gonna get them free drinks. And
I
she
mean,
mad about it now.
you need one of those.
That's true.
You need one of them. Yep.
What I'm saying, the homegirl wasn't pleased, but they, dudes gonna look down, try and flirt with, see him jiggle or whatnot. But I don't know. I feel bad for the friend. I also don't understand why the dude brought it up.
Why do you feel bad for the friend?
The friend day was because
getting yelled at.
Yeah, I'm out here celebrating your birthday and you attacking me. Why are you attacking me? Because your dude looking at me. That's not my fault. And that I look
honey, step up. Hell, let me get you a new nigga.
Yeah, I feel bad for her because that was never my intentions. And like you just said, man, I could have stayed at home. I wasted my time coming down here. Just
sweatpants and I could have saved this outfit for my own shit.
Shit, I could have been at home watching a movie and shit, or on a date my damn self. You know what I mean?
Right, but if she showed up to her shit looking busted, that'd have been a problem too. Why you come outside like that? It's my birthday. How dare you come out looking like that with us? Blah 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 blah. Bitch, you mad because I look good? Sounds like you have a personal problem. That sounds like we wasn't friends to begin with.
That's what it is, and that's the point. The bigger point. Hey man, you gotta watch who you cool with, because everybody you cool with ain't really cool with you.
It's not your friend, period.
Everybody you cool with is not cool with you. And that liquid courage is a real thing.
There you go. Hating hoes ain't happy. Happy hoes ain't hating.
All right, man, let's get into it. Speaking of hating, speaking of wild and doing too much on the internet, entertainment news. Ray J went live and was talking about how him and Sexy Red got busy. Just for the next day, him to backtrack and say, "Nah, I was just trolling. I never had sex with Sexy Red." Go ahead. Show dog.
Whoa. What do you mean by that?
Did I go too far? Ray J ain't your dog?
Nah, he's R&B. That's your speed.
No, his sister is my speed. That's
period.
Two different things. His sister
your speed by association.
And Ray J got one wish. I don't know nothing else that Ray J has. Sexy Can I? Was that?
Sexy Can I? Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, I'm saying.
They was on live together too.
Young Bird. Hitmaker. Ain't that his name now?
Telling Diddy stories.
He's no longer Hitmaker. I mean, he's no longer Berg. Ain't he Hitmaker now? Anyway.
It is Hitmaker now, but they refer to him as former artist Young Bird.
Oh my God.
Hey, bro, he did. Hey, Bird had like 2-3 good songs. It did.
So let the old heads know, yeah, this the same nigga.
Yeah, bro, ain't shit changed. It ain't shit changed. Anyways, Greg, what you think about Ray J? What you think about your guy? Let's see how I slid him on you again.
I think the line on your dick is diabolical. It's crazy. Then to be lying about, lying on red, like the way you doing it. What you lying on red for? I mean, what's the off chance he ain't lying? You know what I'm saying? Like that. She hit him with that NDA.
Bruh. That quick.
The Sexy Red NDA is nuts. Because apparently she fucked everybody.
I don't think she would. Shit. No, never mind. I'm shut up. It's
know.
not
It's
an unbelievable story.
I feel like it ain't news for real. I mean, it's Ray J being Ray J.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe she wanted to. Maybe Sexy Red wanted to. Everybody done seen the tape. Maybe she was wondering what was going on with Ray J.
Not there's another tape out. Damn it, Ray J.
Nah, she talking about the first verse, him and Kim K. You see, Sexy.
I'm saying not there's another tape.
Oh shit! Hell, Sexy got a little snippet out. I mean, sex is not really a thing no more. Justin Bieber also commented and said, "This rubs me real wrong. Sorry, Sexy Red, you to go. Cornball ass line on your meat is weird. Like what said, playing your ass, not with me."
Who said that?
Justin Bieber.
Play in your ass, not with me. What happened with that? With them?
I don't know. He came to Sexy Red's defense.
Diddy shit. No doubt Diddy shit. I know there's some shit behind that. Ray J was out on the internet talking about I'm leaving the country.
Ray J is Ray J. Jerry, what do you think about Ray J in his deciding to share information that's not true on the internet?
I'm not surprised.
Let me say, assume it's not true.
I'm not surprised. I feel like if any celebrity would just be randomly lying on a dick on a Tuesday, it'd be Ray J. So I'm not surprised if he is lying, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was true too. I feel like as far as rap bitches that would fuck Ray J or that Ray J could fuck, Sexy Red might be on that list.
Damn, don't discredit.
It wasn't even a discredit to Sexy, but it's like
it felt like it a little bit,
especially for some sex tape clout.
I don't think she
ultimate double feature. Look, it's all about what you hear on the internet. TMZ, we go crazy for that shit. That's the only place my brain is going.
Look, George, you outside more than me. Sexy Red music ain't still hitting the club. Like, you think she need the?
I ain't heard a Sexy join the club in a minute.
So she need the sex tape momentum to get it back on.
Maybe because Glorilla is on the warpath this summer.
Shout out, Glow.
Like shout out Big Glow. We love Big Glow, and I'd rather listen to Glow than Sexy in the Club anyway.
Nah, I feel it because no shade, Glow really can rap. Sexy, on the other hand, she makes entertainment music.
She makes entertainment music, and so did Ray J for his 2 songs. And that's not necessarily a collab I need in 2025, personally.
You think One Wish is entertainment music?
He only has 2 songs.
I mean, true. Solid point. I really can't think of 2. I can't think of another. Not even the possibility of a third song of Ray J.
Right.
That's how you know Ray J was bad. He didn't even get a song with his sister.
Period. Because she knew she wasn't gonna put her name on that shit.
Yo, your sister is Brandy. You ain't never got the Brandy rub.
Because he's always been a joke. Come on. What does Ray J take seriously?
Princess Love? No,
he don't. He's been playing that girl for years. We watched him do it on television in real time. Baby.
Hey,
I should have took half his little money and dipped.
Look, man, I hope Ray J finds the help that he needs because something's clearly off with bruh. Correct? Am I lying? Just yes or no? Am I lying? It's something off with Ray J. Because there's been a lot of shit lately.
I think Ray J off them motherfucking drugs. After I seen him spark up a stick in the Yum Center, yeah.
Not in the Yum
A
Center.
cigarette.
I ain't even know people were still smoking cigarettes nowadays, bro.
And then trying to smoke them indoors is even crazier.
Diabolical. Like, what year do you think it is?
Who knows? All right, man. Let's get to it. BET Awards. We normally don't get, we just talk about the highlights of the award shows because that's all we see. Let's call it spade a spade. And normally I got some stuff I got to get off about winners and stuff that I disagree with. Any takeaways for y'all from the BET Awards that y'all had seen online before I asked some questions of y'all?
I was just proud to see all the old heads pop up. Like Tia was out, Kyla Pratt was out, motherfucking Leon Thomas was out. Like they did a side by side of like their first award shows and like currently, and I'm just like, it feels old, but nice to see everybody outside. Scott Jackson was outside. She just had all those issues with her baby daddy.
Hey, don't forget, she got a restraining order on, bro, don't she?
Well, I wonder who's watching the baby.
Because he ain't supposed to been around the baby. All right, Quay, you got anything?
Nothing major. I see Kevin Hart host it and getting away from that Diddy shit. I feel it.
Yeah, distractions.
Separating your name. I feel that. You bring out your young boys. You bring out Drewski, Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Do your little thug sizzle. I respect it. I didn't really see nothing else major. It's just this whole streaming thing. These niggas streaming from inside the BET Awards.
Yeah.
Like that, like they did it for WWE, they do it for BET Award. I guess they do it for everything they go to now, which is cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
A nice inside view for people at home. I
I ain't gonna watch the shit personally, but it is what it is. Respect the hustle. Niggas ain't gonna watch the real BET Awards. They gonna watch Casananto.
Right. And that's that's promo regardless. So I think that was a smart move on their part. I think it'd be dope if they host it next year, Drewski and Kai. I feel like the BET Awards is an easy enough award show for them to start out hosting.
I think Drewski would be a dope host. Kai's cool too. No, that's not a shade to Kai. I was just saying, I think I agree with
Drewski too much of a wild card for me though.
I guess Kai could be the
That's the point though. Like I think they plan accordingly, and he'd have his moments, but those award shows are pretty. This is what we need to get done. This is the wiggle room you have, but they don't take too many surprises well. So I think for the sake of the job, he'd suck that up. I would hope so. God, for a bag, just use your brain once.
Cool. I want to talk about album of the year personally.
Let's do it.
Winner was GNX Kendrick Lamar. The other nominees was Drake and Party Next Door, Some Sexy Songs for You, Chris Brown, 1111 Deluxe, Alligator Bites Never Heal, Doce, Cowboy Carter, Beyonce, Glorious, Glorilla, Hurry Up Tomorrow, The Weeknd, We Don't Trust You, Future, and Metro Boomin. Like I said, Kendrick Lamar won. I have issue with that. And my only issue is I think Glow should win because I think Glow's album was better.
Is this not the same lineup we got last year for album of the year? Like I feel like that whole lineup was very much last year's lineup.
I'm sure Kendrick was. I'm sure Glow was. The rest of them, I don't know. Hell, I ain't even know The Weeknd dropped the album. I ain't even know.
Sure didn't.
No shade whatsoever. And then my only other one is not even that it's a complaint, but Viewer's Choice Award was Residuals by Chris Brown. He won over the Denial is a River by Doce, Nokia, Drake, Like That, Future, and the Metro featuring Kendrick, TGIF Glow, Not Like Us, Kendrick, Luther, Kendrick, and SZA, and Brokey Lotto.
Mm.
I agree with that because I think Residuals needed to win an award, but I ain't know what award it could win. I think that is the perfect award for it. Now, Sportswoman of the Year. Let's get into this. The nominees was Asia Wilson, Angel Reese, Clarissa Shields, Coco Gauff, Don Staley, FloJo Johnson, Juju Watkins, Sakare Richardson, and Simone Biles. The winner was Angel Reese. Cool. And some people had some pushback with her winning because she has some accolades, but compared to her other competitors, she doesn't have as many accolades. And one of her competitors had some things to say. Clarissa Shields. She complained that she felt like accolades should matter, and it's basically no one's paying attention. Let me read what she said. Still don't know how I didn't win the Sportswoman of the Year for the BET Awards, but congratulations to Angel Reese and all the other nominees. I just thought accolades matter. A woman commented, "Girl, don't get on her complaining. You're talented. Don't let that get overshadowed because you appear to come not as a sore loser. Just delete the tweet and say congratulations. Keep it moving." Sore loser? Clarissa replied, "Nah, you hate the facts. Ain't nobody saying Angel Reese don't have accolades or she's not good. I'm saying I thought the person with the most accolades and accomplishments would win the award. I'm Team Angel Reese." Jarvis, I'm going to ask you your thoughts on the minute on how she took to Twitter to react. But go ahead. Who do you think should have won Sportswoman of the Year?
Just me looking at the lineup.
Yeah, just look at the lineup.
Angel Reese, Asia, Clarissa, Coco Gauff, Don Staley, FloJo, Juju. It's right there, man. I gave it to Juju. I know Juju ain't go the distance.
Exactly.
But Juju's right there. Got hurt.
Simone's there. She won a gold medal.
Olympian,
this year?
Yeah, Simone won. Yeah, it was this year.
Well, for the last Olympics.
Well, it was 2024, and that's the cover.
Yeah. She comes off. I think Sha'Carri won something this year. Mm-hmm. She can move up, but
she won in the Olympics too. I think the Olympics started as Prize of the Year, so it would count.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 2020. It was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like mid last year, so it would count.
Honestly, though, I wouldn't. I think this was a pity award. They gave it to Angel Reese because she been having a tough. We're gonna keep it a tough career so far.
Keep it real, yeah.
Shit, I got a box of Angel Reese's Puffs on top of my fridge. She won that. That's where I was. I wasn't really paying attention to many of them anyway, but I don't see nobody else on the cereal box, so that's a win for me.
Okay.
I mean, if getting those cereal boxes won you awards, I mean, a lot of people should have awards then.
Look like it did.
Captain Crunch should have an award every year. The Flintstones, they should be getting nominated every year.
They got my vote.
Ain't Shaq on cereal? Shouldn't Shaq have awards too?
I'm sure he does.
He got awards.
Getting on the cereal box don't get you no. It might get you a BET award, but like I said, this is a pity. You got to go against Larry Bird 5 times a year. Hey, you got to win something. Look, here you go. Honestly, with all the NIL money, she might have bought the award. We're gonna keep it real.
All right, bro, chill. We going too far.
That's a big finger to be
I don't think I would have gave it to Clarissa though, because you beef with bum rappers and shit, and they boyfriends. We ain't too much negative light.
So I don't think Asia would have been a bad choice either.
So BET says that it's about performance on the court or the field, also influence and impact off the field. So for that reason, like Quack said, that takes Clarissa Shields out the mix because of your out of the ring situations. Then my beef with not beef, but Don Staley's the coach. Why are we? She ain't been an athlete for 10, 15 years.
Nobody on her team nominated.
Yeah, I don't really understand. I get giving Don Staley some attention, but I don't understand. You're not really at her hooping. You don't get me wrong.
The coach doesn't just. She's the coach, though, right? The coach doesn't deserve any credit.
Yeah, she deserves credit, but not for this category. It says I guess Sportswoman of the Year. So as long as you involved in sports, you can be nominated. But when I think of sport, I'm thinking of people on the field, on the court, in the actual competition, physically in the competition. Don't get me wrong. I know the coach, they have some, they do their job. And I'm not taking anything from her. I'm just saying, I would, like Quay said, somebody on her team maybe would have made more sense in the situation. For me, because it's 2024, I take a lot of these. Juju didn't win nothing. Flojo didn't win nothing this past year. Coco, shout out to Coco Golf.
She just won something last week?
I was going to say, she just won the French Open, but that wouldn't count. You know what I mean? Because it's going off of last year, so that wouldn't count. So I would take her off. Jerry said the name that I was thinking should be the winner. I think it's clear in the runaway. Why the hell does Angel Wilson not exist? Joyce, I get you a bigger point. It's like Angel Reese with the cereal box. She crossed over.
Yeah, but like she even had her promo commercial directed by Malia Obama. Like that's pretty big. Like,
yeah, I get that. But Angel Wilson got her own shoes.
Oh shit, she do, don't she?
Yeah,
yeah.
I know Angel Reese is in the works with Reeboks. No shade, they in the works with Reeboks, but
Angel Reese,
but her shoes is out right now.
But Nike,
and she's the MVP of the league. Why?
Then I stand by it.
Oh, I don't understand why Angel Wilson should have been the Sportswoman of the Year. No shade to Angel Reese, but I ain't gonna call it the pity award like Quag, but I do feel like BT looked at it as Angel Reese gets a lot of hate, and she gets a lot of unjustified hate. So BT was like, "Here, we gonna not as a pity award, but because you overcome all of this hate, we gonna give you this because we see what you doing." I wouldn't call it a pity award, but I see it as BT looked at it as an overcome award. We gonna celebrate. We celebrating our Black Queen. Compared to the
pat on the back, like you. That's like you gonna be all right, baby.
Yeah, it's the auntie award.
That's like you gonna be all right, auntie. It's all right, you're gonna be all right, baby.
It's all right. It's all right, baby. Don't worry about it. We here with you. I feel like that's what the award was. She coming over.
We're gonna send you home with this one.
Yeah, you and Caitlin Clark, they keep comparing y'all to, and Caitlin keep winning. Shout out to the people. Caitlin keep winning. So we're gonna give you this. Not in the negative sense, just in a sense, keep your head up. But Angel Wilson gotta be like, but fam, do y'all not see this? Y'all don't see what I'm doing on this card?
Not gonna hold you.
Just the BET Awards.
This is Angel Reese's third in a row.
No, it ain't. You shitting me. No, it's not, bro. Chill out.
When?
No. Quit. Stop. No, it ain't.
I'm not tweaking. Let me read this out loud. Angel Reese named 2025 BET Sportswoman of the Year for third straight year.
Shut up. Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, they could have gave that to somebody else.
Stop it. Oh, what day?
So she Joker at the BET Awards.
All right, bro. What we doing? Angel Wilson really got to be over here like, come on, fam. Y'all don't see this?
Right.
Y'all not looking at the actual games. Y'all looking at the highlights.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't looking at ain't no way she won it 3 years in a row. Angel Wilson been an MVP 2 of them years. All right, I digress. BT.
Look, I ain't watched the BET Awards last year. I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I don't know. But BT, do better. I know it's kind of hard, but like do better. I don't even think that's hard.
So it ain't pity now? With the third one in a row? That don't sound like pity?
I ain't think this one was pity. This one, I don't know. This is BT not paying attention.
Which sucks, because it's like you want to make this, Black Hollywood's night and not pay attention to shit. Like, again. We need to exchange the hands who are in charge of Black entertainment television now, because
Man,
we dropped.
BET's wow. Bow Wow had a phenomenal performance at the BET Awards. I saw that. And I saw a TikTok that said at one Bow Wow was bigger than Jay-Z ever was. Because of the fan engagement, because he had people going crazy, because of the influence and the impact he had on the game. It was a music producer. They said Bow Wow was bigger than Jay-Z ever was. Jers. Let me look. I'm gonna look this music producer up. But Jers, how do you feel about that? How, do you feel like Bow Wow was bigger than Jay-Z ever was? And you know, you Jers. You from that
I am
area.
Jers. I am Jers. I am Jers. I fuck with Jay-Z from a respectable standpoint because he is like a top tier, like beginning of rap music rapper for me. But like I was there during the Bow Wow come up. Like girls was going crazy for him because that was his demographic. So yes, he did, you know, different as far as his fan base goes in comparison to Jay-Z because he had little girls and grown ass mamas, you know, screaming for him at concerts. Like the gap in his demographic makes it seem like his fan base is bigger.
All right. Well, it looks like Jerz
But I
just
think if
froze.
we,
So
oh shit,
you still good. We keep going.
am I okay? Like again, I just feel like Jay-Z had a different demographic. If we go in dollar for dollar, though, I'm pretty sure Jay-Z had more sales. If we compare net worths, Jay-Z's is higher.
Oh yeah, that's what that question. Yeah, you're right.
Like, you know, different demographics though. I fuck with Bow Wow. Let me get a comeback to look. We already had the comeback tour with him and Omarion. That's all I needed. Look, and even then he got he annoyed Omarion enough to kick him off.
All right. Yeah, you know, Bow Wow doing his thing. They be out here with what's their Millennium Tours. Every time we get into the bag, quack. Is Bow Wow bigger than Jay?
is Bow Wow bigger than Jay? Or Bow Wow is bigger than Jay-Z has ever been? I think I can agree with that. I mean, I guess it depends who you asking though. It honestly depends on who you asking. Because I think niggas will ride for Jay-Z or I do believe though Bow Wow at his biggest is bigger than Jay-Z has ever been at any point in his career. That sound right.
Okay. Album sales. Jay-Z has sold 140 million records. Bow Wow has sold 10 million albums and 14 million digital.
Sounds like a big gap.
That's
He's also married to Beyonce.
It's true. This is true, but that even then, that's a big gap.
You gotta look at it though. At the time, look at the times though, when niggas had to buy them Jay-Z records all through the 90s, all through the 2000s.
But you just said bigger than he has ever been in his career.
You had to buy them first Bow Wow album. What are you talking about?
The first one.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was all singles.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You did first Bow Wow. It was like the first three.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Did you selling the kids?
Yeah.
Versus selling to adults? Adults ain't out here. They buying the album for their kids.
Beware of Doggy Bag and Won't. Then the next one after that was the Face Off joint with Omarion.
Omarion. Good shit.
Then he followed with the Prince of Fame, Unleashed. The only one that you was like he was trying to sell to adults was Doggy Bag. The rest of them was also into kids and teenagers because he became.
Even then, are we not accrediting that to Jermaine Dupri?
So Bow Wow how can I word this? Because I was about to say influence, but I don't even want to say influence because Bow Wow didn't have more influence than Jay. At Bow Wow's height, he had more fanfare than Jay. Bow Wow had the malls going crazy. Bow Wow couldn't even walk. They was turning over limousines trying to get to this boy.
Literally.
Bow Wow had more fanfare, but I don't think he was ever bigger than Jay. But his demographic, I think I already said this, was different. He was selling to a bunch of teenage girls that was going through their
literally selling to women from like 8 years old to 25. Like,
yeah. He was dealing with girls who was learning what sex was, and that's what they wanted. Bow Wow was their image. Bow Wow was their boyfriend. Bow Wow was the poster on their wall.
For real, baby. The Bow Wow versus Romeo debate was real. Okay,
which I never
big real.
I never understood. No shade to Romo, but there's no shade to Romo. I don't understand why that ever was a debate.
Poor Romeo. He was cute though. He was cute though.
He had
the point.
He did have plus
short nepotism. His bars wasn't great, but he was cute, and that's what mattered to the 8 to 25-year-old demographic of women.
Okay, hold on.
That's how you look. Master P made his money, and Jermaine Dupri made his money. That was solid parenting.
Okay, that's right. But I don't. But my point is, why is it a debate just because of looks? Because I can't point to one. Besides the ICDC college song, I can't point to one Romeo song. Like, no shade to bro. I can point to him more acting than I can to him in a song. Like, y'all laughing. I'm being for real though.
I'm thinking about it.
Can we name a Romeo? Master P was killing it with
Romeo, give me a chance.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's one song.
Want to make me your girlfriend.
Master P was killing it with No Limit. They was dropping albums every weekend, going platinum. Why ain't his son get that same treatment?
Good rap.
So why is it a comparison with Bow Wow? That's all I'm saying.
I told you nepotism. You gotta have.
Nepotism.
Jordan gotta have.
He was cute. That was it. He was out at the time. That's what mattered. They still the same height. So who's really going?
Again, no shade to Romeo. He got some good acting credits, but as far as songs, bro, I can't think of it. And I still can't think of the name of that song, Jersey Your Son. I can't even think of.
No idea.
Can't even think of a line he said on the damn song. But no, so yeah, Bow Wow his biggest. He had more fanfare than Jay. Jay ain't have nobody hanging posters up on the wall for him. People used to
one person.
There's some drug niggas from the project. People
listen to Jay for hustler music because they trying to figure out a way to come up. Females listen to Bow because they was imagining him in the building. Just calling space. All right, bet. Speaking of streamers, Quay talked about him earlier. Duke Dennis was being labeled as a deadbeat. It came out that he had 8 kids, but he wasn't taking care of none of these daggone kids. Duke Dennis finally admitted that he does have kids, but he does not have 8 of them. And the reason he didn't talk about his kids because he was trying to keep them out of the limelight. He didn't want the media success and all people on the streaming chats and all that to be worried about his kids. They just wanted to be focused on his streams and his content. Cool. I wanted to have a conversation about people researching this man's kids. Is that not weird?
It is weird.
Is it not weird? People are more concerned about him being a deadbeat to his kids, and then instead of realizing what's really going on and making up rumors. Is that not weird? Or maybe I'm just old man, get off my line.
It is weird. But my piece of the argument for the Duke Dennis situation is you're famous. This comes with the title. And you got mentioned in a popular rap song this summer. You thought bitches wasn't gonna look into you. First thing we looking into is how many kids you got. And if it come out that you got 8 that you're not taking care of, it's gonna float around, whether it's true or not. Like, so at this point, if you do have kids, it's out now. We know. Make sure you're taking care of them, which you should have already been doing, famous or not. But again, I understand wanting to keep them out of the limelight as long as possible. I understand that privacy is a beautiful thing when you have it. Privacy is not a luxury you can afford now. That is the double-edged sword of, being fucking famous. Your privacy is gone. You can think and try and hire all the lawyers you want. The niggas gonna find shit out and point a finger at you about it. They will. It's the internet. It's 2025. All you can do is clear it up and prove them wrong.
Johnny make a solid point that I did not think about. His name was mentioned in a very popular song or something.
Dude, Dennis, what's up with you? We know.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I did not think about that.
This is just looking for you.
Solid point. Solid point. All right, what's your thoughts on Duke Dennis? And just people researching his kids.
Hey man, people's bored out here, I guess. What it sound like. Respect the Drake play. I mean, the Drake play was clutch. It comes in the clutch. You just copy and paste the template.
Facts.
I don't believe anything the nigga saying though.
Damn.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Damn.
Why not?
That's Duke Dennis. That's Duke Dennis.
You are.
Stick and move, stick and move.
Literally. And like, if he really not out here taking care of these kids, y'all gonna start a GoFundMe for these baby shoes or what? Because again,
I mean, if he ain't taking care of
business.
them, that ain't his fault. That's the baby mama's fault at this point.
Right.
These
But
ain't
then
no
they want to
newborn
point fingers
kids.
at her for asking. They not. That we know of, allegedly. Yeah, you're sticking and moving. Who knows how many there are? He might be having Nick Cannon up for a run for his money.
No, man. Oh. I hope Bert take care of his kids. He getting all his streaming money. I hope he take care of his kids. All right, last thing. Revolt TV counts down the top 21 sexiest women alive. I'm just gonna go through the top 10. Craig, and I'm gonna ask you if you got any ones that you would like to, disagree with. Number 1 is Beyonce. Number 2 is Halle Berry. 3 is Tiana Taylor. 4, Rihanna. 5, Nia Long. 6 is Nicki Minaj. 7 is Sierra. 8 is Coco Jones. 9 is Megan Thee Stallion. And 10 is SZA. I already know what you got a problem with. But go ahead. Of these 10 women, do you have any beef or anybody you would like to take out?
Out the top 10?
Well, you could look at the top 21 if you want. Go ahead.
But I'm saying if we just gonna do the top 10, I'm bumping. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm bumping 4 out the top 10, or at least like lower down.
Damn, what's the
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Beyonce
at the top 10 completely.
Not necessarily out the top 10, but not number 1.
Okay.
Beyonce, you get bumped down. Halle Berry get bumped down. This one might not sit right with y'all. Nia Long, she's getting bumped down too. And Nikki getting bumped down.
I knew you.
I think 5 is a secure place for Nia Long, for real.
Not thick Nia Long. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of thick Nia Long.
Damn.
Just
really?
me personally.
No, it's time out. Why did you always say stuff on the spot that's disrespectful?
What do you mean?
Like, damn.
It's disrespectful. I'm tired of. Bro, I'm tired of you.
Look, I like it. Look.
You said "Step in the Name of Love" when one of R. Kelly's best songs. Now you saying Nia Long ain't top 5. Bro, what are we talking about?
Sexiest Woman Alive? Like, look at the rest of the list.
Look at Nia Long. What you mean?
Thick Nia Long.
When has thick been a problem in the world?
It ain't necessarily. Right. I'm trying to be nice about it. But that post breakup Nia Long, I'm just not a fan of what I'm seeing. That's all I'm saying.
You just all right, bro. Who is there? Okay, the list 11 through 21. Is there anybody that you would like to move up?
Move up that definitely deserve to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
I've been seeing this. What's her name? Shinsia.
Yeah,
I've been seeing her all over the net here recently, but I feel like that's just recency bias. So, if anything, she could stay at 11, maybe 10. Lori Harvey, she need to move up. Ashanti still need to move up.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Saweetie, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker Saweetie, and still, and they got Selma Hayek at 21.
that was the one for me.
What are we
That was
doing?
wild.
What are we dropping the
doing,
bag on? We got SZA ranked ahead of Selma Hayek.
Quick question: you gonna take post baby Ashanti over Thick Me Along?
Yes.
Come on, Jarvis. Talk to him, Jarvis.
What are you?
I just
what are you
wanted to
talking
run past
about?
it because I heard what
Ashanti
you
still look
said.
the same.
No, she don't. She's
I haven't
thicker.
I
Like
haven't
she's
seen her.
literally
I have
thicker.
not seen her. Okay, I have not seen her. Let me start. I haven't seen her
She
since
was
she
at
had
the
the
BET
baby.
Awards last night.
I didn't watch the BET Awards just like neither one of y'all.
I saw clips of her though.
I didn't see clips
I saw
of
clips of her
Ashanti.
though.
Clips of Ashanti at the BET Awards. Why would I know she was there?
I'm ready to send it to you.
Did she perform?
No, I'm ready to send it to you. I'm ready to send it to you. Don't worry about it.
Nope.
It's a name that's not on this list that should definitely be on this list, and I'm trying to figure out. I figured Quag was gonna get that, but he didn't get it. It's definitely a name on this list that should be on this list that is not on this list.
You talking about Moose Knuckle? Or she ain't everybody cup of tea? She ain't everybody cup of tea. Is it me personally that thinks she should be on here? If anything, we could put her at 21. Big Lotto ain't on here either. Shit, what we talking about?
I know.
Oh shit, Lotto not on here. Damn.
It's not Lotto, but that's not the name I was thinking of.
Y'all tweaking on me. I ain't even say to take Meg out. I think Meg should be in there. Meg should be higher, honestly.
I'll sub out Lotto for Nikki.
Okay, that's cool. It's still a name that neither one of y'all said. And I'm trying to figure out why ain't neither one of y'all came up with this name.
I'm trying to think. Who will we visit?
2000s R&B, like early 2000s, late 90s.
We thinking what? Kelly Rowland?
Nah, ooh.
I'll take Kelly over Beyonce. I will say it was really overrated to put Beyonce as number one. I love Beyonce.
Beyonce came out with the titties
Beyonce
out last week. She came out with the titties
and that
out
was
last
enough.
week. I was say she should be a little lower, not much.
She got the same titties Nia Long got. I swear to God.
Ain't no fucking way.
All right, bro.
Y'all trying some shit now.
All right, bro. The name that I think should be in the top 10 that's not even on the list, Maya. Why is
yeah, Maya still looks good. Yeah.
I mean, that's facts. That is
top
facts.
10?
Maya's top 10.
Maya's top 5.
Exactly. Maya's not even on the list. That's when I looked at the list, I was like, oh, they got this all the way wrong. Ain't no Maya.
Everybody be playing with Maya name.
Boy, the disrespect for Maya is crazy. Y'all, the disrespect.
She's still gonna have to stand behind Tiana Taylor.
We got Lisa Ray on here.
That's no shade to Lisa Ray.
No shade at all. But I'm saying the same thing that Nia Long goes for her too.
Damn.
All right, bro. Stop with the nonsense, bro.
Damn. I mean, Angela Bassett, that ranks. The Janet Jackson one.
Angela still. Ooh, don't shake
look the same.
I'm not saying nothing bad about Jen. I'm just saying let's be real. Let's lower some shit down. Let's be realistic. Like Janet Jackson at 22.
Oh, whoa. Okay, now we get carried away. I think it's the week.
I'm saying,
bro,
Megan Good, Megan Good checks, Doja Cat checks, Lori and Shanessa.
Over Janet?
No, not over. I'm just saying like them being on the list. I'm not saying over Janet.
But you said Janet was 22.
I was just trolling. Honestly, like I said, SZA, to me, I don't find that shit appetizing. That's just me personally.
All right, Quag, give me your 5. Give me your 5. Dude.
The top 5 just based on this list right here.
Yeah, or if you got somebody else that you want to throw in there.
I'm not doing all that thinking. I'm just going by what I got in front of me.
Damn, bro, can't think. All right, bro,
I'm going by what I got in front of me. I'm going, if I'm editing the list, top 5: Tiana Taylor, Sierra, Coco Jones, Meg, Lori Harvey.
Okay. All right, bro. That's your list. I ain't mad at
I'm just going by what I got in front of me, and I took the 5 that, like I said, the Rihanna thing, the Nia Long thing still applies. Rihanna's still sexy, but
I ain't gonna lie. I got
taking Rihanna for sure.
I got in no order.
And post baby weight Rihanna. Hell yeah. We like thick Rihanna.
In no order. I got Maya in my top 5. I don't care. I got Tiana Taylor in my top 5. I got Coco Jones in my top 5. I got Meg in my top 5. And I got Salma Hayek in my top 5. Shit. Hey, OG still cold. What do you mean? Nia Long will probably be my 6. Yeah, I will put Nia Long at 6. And then
I feel like Nia Long and Halle Berry and fucking Megan Good, they need to be on the auntie list. Like Lisa
they
Ray,
getting in
need to
based
be on
off the name.
list.
Shit.
No.
They need to be on the auntie list.
Lisa Ray got in based off the name. Well, let's call it straight. Lisa Ray can still get it. But Lisa Ray got in off the name. Like, let's not. We got Lisa Ray. We ain't got Maya.
Can I walk it back? The Nia Long thing.
No,
I just looked up Nia Long 2025.
No, don't walk it back now. We tried to tell you.
Like, nigga.
I seen. Look, the last thing I saw her in was The Best Man, the little TV series they had, and I was just not a fan of what I was seeing. Now, mind you, that was back in 2020. I didn't realize it was that far back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like, no, we just
they might know what they talking about.
Ah?
Yeah, that's why she's on my list. Also shout out to Kalani. Because Kalani would have definitely made
shout out to Kalani. I knew I was gonna get somebody.
Kalani would have made she ain't wouldn't have been top 5. She would have been top 10. But she definitely would have been like 14.
Ain't that Chris Brown bit? Oh no, not
nah.
Never mind. I know which one y'all talking about.
All right, but yeah, without further ado.
Y'all just be saying anything.
No, what you mean?
Nah.
Kalani's
cold. Get out.
For sure. And
decent for a white girl.
And her body tea.
Decent.
Her body tea. Oh my god.
Why we say anything on these podcasts?
I'm saying she's alright. I definitely done seen better.
Lauren London. I forgot about Lauren London. That's the name.
Oh yeah, another classic daddy.
She tainted.
She's not tainted.
What the fuck?
She's not tainted. Oh, before we get to half thoughts, George.
Yes.
Any thoughts on Diddy? Then we go to half thoughts.
He did it.
That's it. Without further
I think the same thing about Diddy as niggas thought about OJ in 1992. He did it.
That's it. Feel like Diddy. I will say I still stand by my. Mind you, like Quag, I only do my research to like at the end of the week, so I won't be deep diving into Friday or Saturday. I still don't feel like they proved a bunch of stuff. But
nothing criminal.
No, they proved some criminal stuff.
They did, but it's just a whole bunch of fucking going on. It's really what it is.
But the racketeering stuff, I still ain't seen evidence of. I'm not gonna lie. Diddy done a bunch of wild shit, bro. Need to spend some time in jail. But the racketeering charges, I still do not see.
He probably got that shit in somebody else's name, which was the only smart thing he actually decided to do.
All right. All I know is I still ain't seen no racketeering stuff. Now, Tell me he ain't do some stuff. And I ain't saying bro don't need to be in jail. I'm just saying, people acting like bro need to be life, or he gonna get life, unless they prove that record.
But if the baby oil slip, you cannot acquit, okay? Just night.
Yeah, he gonna do time. But yeah, without further ado.
Today's edition of High Thoughts is brought to you by garlic cookies.
What?
It's foul. I ain't gonna hold you. This ain't.
That don't even sound.
Garlic cookies?
Garlic cookies.
Not garlic knots. Not garlic cookies.
Right. Garlic cookies.
Hey, somebody eating it. It do leave that look. I feel like a vampire couldn't touch me at the end of this. It ain't bad, you know. Does what it's supposed to do.
Sinners.
I had some other shit, some resting Kush face, but you know that's already gone.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good.
It's a trip. Shit.
Since you're on a trip, so then I'm having to pay the fuck.
Hey, bro, sitting here looking at the computer, looking at the phone for about an hour and a half, just looking. Waiting on it to turn his cell phone. I really ain't had no high thought for real. Nah. What I was gonna bring up though was what was I gonna bring up? I just saw it over here. Ooh, got a Shanti.
Yeah, I sent y'all the picture of Shanti.
I was gonna bring up just piggybacking off the Diddy shit. Nancy Grace needs to be locked up.
Nancy Grace don't give a fuck.
Nancy Grace is foul, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. Nancy Grace, you need to be jailed somewhere in an insane asylum.
Crazy.
This lady was on here struggling trying to open the Tootsie Roll. Talking about some, you know what? I think I done lost my appetite. Thanks to you, Diddy.
Wow.
Then she had the Punisher on there, one of their sex slaves. She had him on there. And then she pulled up the Tootsie Roll talking about something. Does this look familiar? Shawty's foul. Me personally, I don't think I can ever eat a Tootsie Roll again without thinking about that shit.
Damn.
Out of pocket. Bro, Nancy Grace is out of pocket.
Ray J was her and Ray J. They did Ray J was on Nancy Grace.
I know, that's why I was reporting he been wilding lately.
And he said he think Diddy gonna get right off.
Of course Ray J would.
Crazy. Because he got something to do with that shit. I'm telling you. That's why he fleeing the country now. You know some shit. He did some shit. His name is on some shit.
He running from shoes right now. Shit.
Decision. He doesn't make very smart decisions.
This is true.
Yeah, that's Ray J for y'all. Yeah, no, I ain't really got nothing heavy for y'all because I wasn't expecting to record today, but it is what it is.
All right, bro. All right.
I mean, if y'all want to get into a story time, we can. Shit, we here.
You got one?
I got a bunch.
Like, that could have been the high thought. Like,
and with that being said, this has been another episode of the Mixed Vibes Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast. You can find us where you get your podcasts like Apple, Spotify, Pandora. They fuck with us over there. You hit the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter for questions, comments, concerns only. But it's your boy Young Quake the Dream, and I'll holler at y'all.
Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next time. Something to leave you with. I may not be playing this summer, but I am coaching. Slide. Have a good night.
Jerry say, hey, Jerry's with the bar. Hey, Jerry. Hey, man, you already know the vibes. It's your boy. Fuck it. I'd rather hear you moan it. Say, moan Mr. Bell one time for the one time. That's what I want. Just one time for the one time. Get that shit off.
You stupid.
Just,
We gonna get you a soundbite for the other podcast.
Hey, what you said?
We gonna get you a soundbite for the other podcast. Speaking of other podcasts, go follow, like, share all Mixed Vibes Media podcasts from our perspective. Hold Up in Another Thing, Distant Convos, this shit. Of course, Mixed Vibes Podcast.
Yeah. Hopefully, I said what I said. Shout out Big Sus. But yeah, we catch y'all on the next one. I'm gonna go put some work in so I can get that audio drop.
You stupid.
Put some work in.